guys, hi, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvette, aka Mama Toto. I love to make videos every now and then talking about things that I like, things that I am, I feel like I want to share, and things that I feel really need to talk about and discuss. So welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am rocking red because this is the Valentine Edition. And first of all, before we even talk about Valentine's, how this February we are hoping that things will be different. How disrespectful is this Nairobi weather? It's not enough we are single. Valentine's is next weekend. Now we have to deal with cold weather. Anyway, we move. Looking at myself in the camera, there's something that maybe there's a side of me that you guys don't know about, and that is something that I do a lot, and that is thrift shopping. Mimi na retail therapy tuko same WhatsApp group. So if you would like to see, if you'd like me to make videos about where I tend to get my things and how I put pieces together, then feel free to comment down below, and I would love to do that for you. Maybe just a highlight on what it is that I'm wearing. This is a thrifted sweater. I got it for 100 shillings. This head wrap, let me tell you, you'll be seeing it a lot. You'll be seeing it a lot until I'm able to get others. I got this head wrap from Craving Yellow Beauty. I got it for 750 shillings. It's a very nice neutral color. You can just wear it with almost anything and everything, and it looks nice, and you don't have to do the most. My braids are just struggling. I did them a few weeks ago, and they've been through a lot. So this head wrap really does it for me. And of course, these earrings, I got them from my plug at Dubois Road, which most of us like to call Dubois. I got them for 150 shillings. There are also those earrings that you have a turban, you slick your hair back, you do anything, and you're good to go. You look cute. Anyway, this is not a clothing haul. Needless to say, it's good to just give a shout out and say how, and appreciate. If you're looking good, you're looking good. Anyway, welcome to my channel. I wanted us to talk about this thing that is being hyped, that is all over commercials now. It's on our faces in Instagram, on YouTube, on posts, on WhatsApp statuses, and it says issue for Valentine's and love. Now, those who know me and know me well know I'm a sucker for love. Me, I'm all things romance. Romantic gestures, PDA, amazing proposals being put on billboards, all that good stuff. And also, let's just admit, there's like a fuzziness and like a warmth and like a positivity and like a joy. There's a way you just feel cute when you're in love. Not to say, I know I'm looking cute today, not to say that I'm in love with Jesus. I'm in love with myself. I'm in love with my daughter. I'm in love with my daughter. I'm just in love with life. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful for life. But there comes a time, I don't care if you're 30, 90, 60, 21, 22, 21, 22 maybe not so much, but still we are all human beings in whatever stage of life we're in, that you feel like you want like a significant other. I mean, we are all shown love by the special people in our lives, whether it's our children, our brothers, our sisters, our parents. But there are times when you want someone to hold you, when you want someone to share life with, when you want someone to be with, that is not necessarily a relative or a friend. And this is your significant other. Now, I don't know how well suited I have to talk about this, because some of us is me, I am some of us, have been single for a whooping 5 years. How we have survived, I do not know. So maybe I'll talk about my experience. And when I talk about my experience, I'm not going to come here and start giving false advice on relationships, because clearly I have been out of that field for a whole 5 years. So I don't have much to contribute there. But what I can talk about is my experience as a single babe living in Nairobi. For the better part of it, as a single mom living in Nairobi. So I have always been one of those people who I am super scared of being burnt, super scared of being played, made a fool of, super scared of heartache, because let me tell you, there's pain for hurting your limbs, there's so many different spheres of pain depending on which part of life you're in. And heartache, I don't care how cold you seem or how tough or how many gangster points you have, heartache is a different kind of pain. And it's not just for girls, even men. It's just that women, we're very vocal and we say how we feel and we react a bit to a very vocal extent. But even men, brothers, you know what I'm talking about. Heartache is a different kind of pain, and it hits different. And it's it's something that you, depending on the intensity of the relationship or how invested you are, it's something that could even take years to heal from. So especially if it's this Valentine's and you just hit a rough patch with your significant other, or you're going through a heartbreak or a breakup, my prayers and love goes out to you. You know, you'll get through this. You'll be okay. So my life as a single girl in Nairobi, first of all, me, I was celibate for only 2 years after I had my baby. I was like, I think it's time we reversed a little bit and thought about things that we need to do for ourselves. So I was full on mommy mode, trying to get my finances in order, trying to figure out this parenting thing, trying to figure out who I am as a woman, how I want to see myself moving forward. So the last thing that was on my mind was relationships and having sex and all that. So I just decided to take a pause, relax, and you know, and see what it is that I want to do for myself and how I want to grow as a person. The other thing was also, I was also going through, I had a very the relationship that led to me having my daughter, it's something that I'm still healing from, so I'm not very comfortable to share now, but definitely because I'm documenting my journey and I want to share as much of myself as I can in order to be able to touch someone, encourage someone, then I'll definitely be sharing it, you know, over the course of time as we continue. It was a very murky and a very, how can I say this? It was just a very unorthodox situation. It was a lot. That's all I'm going to say. I can't even, I think you can even see how I'm struggling to find the words to bring it together, because it was a tricky situation. That's all I'm going to say. So I really hit a lot of emotions post having the baby, in terms of, I went through the men are trash phase, relationships don't matter, I can do it all by myself, I don't even, and then also to hitting the law of, am I even worthy of love? Who will want me now? Or how do I go back into the dating scene? It was a series of so many emotions, and that's something that I'll get into as well in another video. So I went through that phase and I just decided to shut it out and just be celibate. And so for the longest time, I even got myself a celibacy ring. I was just cheering my girlfriends on, encouraging them, you know, having a good time, celebrating them when they were doing their relationships. But me, I was on pause and I was trying to focus on other things. And then, so my daughter turned 3, and my friends started encouraging me and telling me, imagine Yvette date, put yourself out there, see what the world has to offer. And I was so scared, because even over the course of my 28 years on earth, I turned 28 last week, I'm still accepting gifts. M-Pesa, putting me on billboards, flowers, as you can see, I'm a huge lover of flowers. I am still accepting gifts, because as far as I'm concerned, we're celebrating me the whole of February. Anyway, you know, that's going off tangent. So I spent a good amount of time being celibate, and then now when my daughter turned 3, I was like, okay, let me put myself out there. And guys, hey, first of all, can we just start by mentioning how socially awkward I am? I know it doesn't seem like it, because I'm an extrovert and I know how to use my words and I talk a lot. But when I was put in a situation where someone was trying to hit on me, I was trying to get to know someone, I was just feeling all kinds of shy, all kinds of awkward. I don't know, my posture, my body language. I don't know if I have. It was a lot. I kept thinking, I have lipstick in my teeth. Wait, and then also I feel like I'm a very free and liberal person. So if you put me in a situation where you're taking me out on a date and there's a dinner table there, it's me looking cute, I'm wearing heels, you're there looking all formal and cute, and now we have to have really formal conversation and eat this food in some type of way. That is not my ideal setting. Me and those people, for we eat, you know, we cook, we throw food on the carpet with some cute pillows, and we have a nice candlelit dinner, and we eat and we get to know each other. We go for a picnic, we go to Karura for a walk. Those are the kind, because I would like that setup to be as tension free as possible, and not everyone is like that. So I decided to do what do you do in 2019, when you're trying to put yourself out there and your work schedule is crazy, you're still a full-time single mom, you're trying to do other things. The best option was to join a dating site. And so mimi vetu nikajipeleka OkCupid. And because me, I can talk. I can tell you what you want to hear. I can also vibe with a lot of people, unless your vibes are really off. Yeah. So I met this guy and we started talking on OkCupid, and we are sharing and saying hi, nini, we are talking, we're vibing. We even decided to meet. First of all, we went to CJ's. Was it CJ's or no? We went to Charlie's. And me, that setup was giving me all kinds of anxiety. During the first few minutes of the conversation, I could hardly look him in the eye. I kept thinking, do I really want to eat, or I just continue drinking this drink of mine? But we talked, we interacted, we exchanged experiences and all that. But leaving that place, I was open-minded, yes. And I thought, let me try and give him a chance and see. In terms of, and this is something that I've learned to change over time, because people have no control over how they look. In terms of physical appearance, I was a bit taken aback because he was shorter than I thought. And me, I'm a sucker for tall guys. I mean, I'm 5'5". So anything above that is good for me. I'm not going to be out here managing too many expectations and saying that you have to be 6'3" and 6'5" and do what. But at least if you're taller than me, I mean taller than 5'5", that's good. 5'6", 5'7", if you're 6 foot something or you're 6 feet, I mean, we thank God, that's a plus. But I just need at least a guy to be taller than me, so that element of respect, and also just feeling like you're protected, you can be carried, you tiptoe a little bit when you're hugging someone, it feels good. So he wasn't, and so that ended like that there. And then I stayed for a while, and I decided, my friends were like, and I've never thought of joining Tinder, because I feel like Tinder has perverts, weirdos, and let's face it, the internet can be a scary place, especially if you're trying to look for love. But I decided, you know what, let's take risks, let's do this. So last year, what did I do? I joined Tinder. Hey, I didn't even finish 5 minutes, started chatting with people, started talking, connecting with here, this one and that one. I even decided to meet this guy, and we met and went on our first date to Karura. It was awesome, it was amazing. He was very touchy-feely, which I didn't have a problem with because he was cute. Touchy-feely to within boundaries. I don't mind it when a guy is trying to let me pass and he grabs my waist a little bit, or he's trying to guide me to somewhere where we're going to sit and he holds my hand. I don't mind. If we're here, we're talking, we're chatting with other people, and he rests his hand on my hip. Me, who am I to refuse? I'm all about, when we have a PDA, I'm all about PDA. Anyway, I love PDA because this is your, okay, maybe that instance was a bit much, because this is someone I'm getting to know. But this is someone you're trying to create a rapport with, and if you like your person, then show it, especially if it's effortless and it's something that you like and something that you enjoy. So me, I was here for the PDA, I was here for the talking and all that. But now the deal breaker was, like I said before, or at some point I stopped being celibate. Things happened, and then I jumped onto that bandwagon again. And so he wasn't a huge fan of the celibacy aspect, and so that took him aback, and then he just decided, we just drifted, we just stopped talking. Life happened for me, COVID happened. COVID, the way you just ruined my plans for putting myself out there in dating. But it's okay, we move, we adjust. So COVID happened and all that, and life happened, and we tried to talk again in December of 2020, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling his vibes. He seemed to have a lot of suppressed sexual energy, which I wasn't here for, and so we just stopped talking again. And so that has been my journey. The long and short of it, that has been my journey as far as dating is concerned, and me trying to get back into the dating scene. And so there are a few things that I've gathered and learned about myself over time, even as I try to put myself out there and date and do some nice things, because at the end of the day, life is a gift, life is a journey, and I want to share it with someone. I feel like I have a lot of love to give. Those who know me know that I love so hard. I protect people that I love fiercely. I'm a lover of love, and love is beautiful. Love is beautiful. Whoever you choose to share it with, whether you're into guys or you're into girls, whoever you choose for your ultimate partner to be, then love is beautiful and life is beautiful. And what better way to live than to have someone to share that with? The journey, the ups, the downs, all that. So a few things in conclusion that I've learned about myself in this dating sphere. One thing is, there was the idea I had of love, of my knight in shining armor, Prince Charming, this perfect person who fits into my perfect idea, and we move. And I want to say that some of that has changed, some of it hasn't. There are things that I just like. Me, chivalry is big for me. You just have to be a gentleman. When I'm hanging around you, I just need to feel protected, I need to feel loved, I need to feel wanted, I need to feel appreciated. I need to, chivalry is big for me, so chivalry I will not compromise on. But there are certain aspects of love that I had in my head that over time I have learned to, to change or to understand. One of them is you need to show people how you want to be loved. No one is an angel. People are not mind readers. So what are your love languages? For me, words of affirmation is big for me. Gifting. So many other things. There are ways that we are all so different in so many ways, and we all like to be shown love in different ways. So sis, if you're there, you're single, you're getting to know people. My brother, if you're there, you're trying to date, please tell people, voice it, say how you like to be loved, say the things you like, things that make you tick, things that you don't like, how you like to be appreciated. And in turn, also try and listen to the other person as you converse, as you get to know each other. Try and learn from them what it is that makes them tick, what excites them, how they would like to be treated in the event that you two decide to become an item. The other thing is, I'm a mom now. My daughter is the love of my life. So whoever I choose to date, I from the first instance, once we get to decide that we want to meet and do all that, I'll tell you that I'm a mom, because that's very important for you to know. And the other thing is, in the event that we choose to pursue that relationship further, my daughter and I come as a package. So whatever decision I make, whether we are meeting out on a date, whether you want to hang out, whether we're spending money on something, I have to make decisions, first of all, as a mom before I'm a girlfriend. So my child and my daughter, and I know there are girls out there who, you're a single mom or you just had a baby at a very young age, and you feel like that might hinder you from dating or pursuing love 100%. Imagine, no, if anything, it just makes you all the more cooler. Like, look at you, so pretty, so young, looking cute, taking care of a whole human being. It's just a testament to how responsible and amazing you are. And please don't hide your baby, and please don't be ashamed that you're a mom, because that's where it's a gift. It's a gift. And truth be told, you can't take it back. Oh, mtoto, anytime you want to fall in love, utameza umweke kwa tumbo. No. Ako hapo. Like your mom, you gave birth, you've taken care of this human being for maybe 10, 6 months, 3 years, 1 year. Why would you be ashamed because someone else wants to come into the picture? Be proud, be bold. And if for someone it's a deal breaker, because for some people it is, and that's okay, because everyone is allowed to feel how they want to feel, or like people, or love people who suit there are certain criteria in the way that they want, and that's okay. So if it's a deal breaker for someone, imagine, don't force issues, don't force things. Sometimes I know, you just, like, even me, there are times I've tried to date someone and it's a deal breaker for them that I have a baby. It's like, aki gosh, I've lost out on that chance. But it's okay. Imagine, because you and your baby come first. Then if it doesn't work for them, then hey, sorry, there's someone for everyone. There's someone who you will find that will like you the way you are, with your child, with your amazing self as a single mom or as a single dad. So let that not make you think that that's a hindrance for you to find love. You will find love in its own time. It's coming. So the other thing, that I just feel passionate about single parents dating. The other thing I'd like to say is, learn to be vulnerable. Learn to put yourself out there. It's okay. Sometimes you might get burned. Sometimes you might get hurt. Sometimes people might just ghost you. And I don't be in this business for ghosting people. Aki, we are adults. Can we all just talk? Can you just tell someone, hey, I feel maybe we can just be friends? Or imagine I don't feel you like that. It's okay. It's okay to say, I thought this is how things are going to be, or things are going to go, and the space I'm in now, I don't feel the same way anymore. So can we just be friends? It's okay to say that. Who's going to kill you? It's not by force, it's not a must. So, actually, what was I even saying before that? So learn to be vulnerable. Learn to express yourself. Say how you feel, say what works for you, say what doesn't. Be authentic, be honest. When you're dating someone, and like for me now, I'm looking to do things for the long haul, you can only pretend for so long. So please be your true authentic self. Let someone fall for you. Let someone fall for you and who you are, because good times will not always be there, and you're not auditioning for this relationship forever. At some point you guys might even move in together and live together. At some point he will see you when you're ugly, crying, when you've been disappointed, you might be sick, you're there as having diarrhea, you're puking. You can't always be sitting pretty and looking cute and put together all the time. Life happens. So the best thing that you could do for yourself when you're trying to get into a relationship is be authentic, be vulnerable, be you, be honest. Don't play these games for counting for 10 before you answer phone calls, or waiting for 1 week before you actually reply, return phone calls. What if he finds someone else? And it's because he wasn't thinking you're into him and you're here playing games. Sis, don't do that. Don't do that. Approach love from a very honest, authentic, mature, open-minded, and loving, and just a good point of view. Because at the end of the day, love is good, love is beautiful, love is pure, love is just, thinking about it just makes me so happy. And if I'm single, love is just that what it is. It's simplicity, it's kindness, it's honesty, it's love. It's love is just love. It's just so beautiful. So let's not corrupt it. And love is not sex. Love is not money. Love is just a mutual connection and attraction to someone else, whoever it is that you choose to love, and building on it. And that connection, when it's built on good foundations, it's beautiful, it's amazing. So if you're single this February and you're saying that 2021 is the year and God is coming down in all his glory, believe with me, things are going to be different. And if by then you won't have found a mate and your sister takes you out, or your cousin, or you take yourself out, enjoy yourself. You're all the love that you need. You in yourself, just as you are, you're a package and you're enough. When someone else comes to compliment that, we thank God. But until then, we stay positive, we stay happy for those who are in love, we stay happy for ourselves as we wait for it to happen. So happy Valentines from me and mine. I'm sending you so much love and joy and good vibes your way. And if it's one of those days that reminds you of your significant other because you are heartbroken, or you're going through a heartbreak, or you're going through a breakup, or things are not panning out the way you thought they would be, God has good plans for you, and he makes all things beautiful in his own time. And just as you are, you're complete, you're perfect, and you're amazing. Happy Valentine's, and God bless you. Bye-bye.